guys, my name is Mr. Hales Odiakose from AM Creative Marketing LLC, and today we're going to talk about how do you boost your posts on Facebook. Now, if you have a page, you will constantly see that when you post stuff on your page, Facebook constantly tell you boost your post to reach more people with just a cent of a dollar. Yes, it can be tempting, but doing it implies that you want to be the advertiser of your own brand on Facebook platform. And to be able to do this, you must first of all consider some certain factors which we are going to take cognizance of. Right? If you're selling things that has to do with before and after effects, or a health product that implies that once you use it, your life is going to change for the better, things like this have some tendencies to invoke emotions on potential clients, and Facebook don't want this for their community. If these are the kind of products you sell, you must consider the kind of content that you are using to portray your ad. The words you use, the caption you use, the video you use, including how you present your ads, must be taken into consideration before such advert can fly. For just this video, I'm going to show you specifically how to boost your ad, and this is for those people that have businesses that has to do with selling and buying of commodities like shoes, bags, hair, slippers, stuff for girls, boys, and the rest of it. So all you need is just your phone logged onto your page on Facebook. That is the only way you can be able to do a sponsored ad. Let me show you how I do sponsored ad if I want to use the boosting option. Now, first of all, the first thing I do is simply to just come here and look at the top. You see something that is written there, ads. I click on it. Then when this ads pops up, it gives me a variety of options in relation to the kind of ads I want to do. You can either get started with automated ads, which is recommended by Facebook, or you boost from a post you have posted before on Facebook. You could also do an ad based on your setting goals. Either you want to get more leads, you want to get more website visits. If you want to promote your page to increase the number of persons that comes to your page and likes it or follow you, you can also do an ad that involves you getting more calls or more messages. For this particular conversation, we're going to do that of getting more messages. So I click on it. So this now brings me to a very simple advertising platform. Right here, the first thing first is that I may want to edit my particular content that I'm using for this ad. So I come to edit, and then I use a post. These posts are posts that you must have used inside your Facebook page before. If you have not posted it before, it will not appear. But right here, you have to use any of these options you see here. So I go there and look for the ones that I have published before on my page, and pick the one that I think that I'm trying to use to draw in customers. So I pick this one and I go use post here. Automatically, everything about it appears here. Then I save my changes. Then the next target, which is very, very important, is choosing your audience. Your audience is simply the people you want to see your ad. So choosing the right audience, it goes a long way in determining how fast you get your customers, or rather it determines how easy for your adverts to go to the right people. I've already created lots of audience that I use for my brand using my business manager. But from what I have here, I can be able to now create a fresh one. The first thing there is that you put a name for your audience. You can call this business audience. Okay. After that, you pick a location. Right now, presently, I'm in Owerri. So I can just come here and say, okay, I want my ad to go to Warri, I want it to go to Onitsha. You can pick as many options as possible. We have characters. Characters means how do you want, what are you using to target your audience? It depends on what you're selling. Things that you're selling determines what you use in targeting your audiences. Now, if I say interest, let's see what are inside these interests. What do you think the people that you are trying to advertise to, what do you think they like when they come on social media? If you click here, it's okay, I want maybe what you sell is bags. And then you're like, okay, I want to get someone that likes fashion. And you just write fashion. Say I like someone that is single. If someone that is into wedding dresses, someone that's into shoes and bags, and even go to someone that like listening to comedy shows online. Probably for some reason, I know that these people will likely want to patronize my business. So I choose this for example, and I save this audience. When I do that, this is what we have, and then I now look at the age. I decide to now take the age to 21 or 22 years old, depend on the kind of audience I'm looking at. If the persons that are in this particular audience, I feel that 21-year-old should be able to avoid what I'm selling. The 20-year-old should be able to afford it, or if it is a product that will interest this age range, I work with it. If 65 years is too much, I could reduce that all to something closer, and then I say, okay, I have this. Now, if I want a gender, I could go for all. In other words, let my advert be shown to both male and female. All right, I save my audience. Now, the last part is very important is your budget. Now, your budget right now for an account that is new is in dollars. So in some cases, you might be lucky your account comes with Naira. When that happens, if you create a business manager before you create your page. But for me, I created a business manager. I can easily come in here and all the ad accounts I have created in the business manager, I can select from them and pick JK for example. JK seems to be in Naira, so JK will just appear in Naira. Here also I get to see a preview of how my adverts will look like. I get to see the audience I'm working with, okay, and I get to see the amount. When I come here, I can just come in and choose your own amount. There's amount, the limit you can use right now at the time of this video is 411 naira 37 kobo per day. But so it cannot be less than that per day, so I cannot go for maybe 420. Then when I go for 420, 5 days tells me that gives me a total of about 2,100 naira. I can use 2,100 naira for 5 days of this ad, and that's just about it. Then I press the promote button, then it is reviewed. Now, the secret to a successful boosting is that one, you do it basically when you are trying to test run your product online. If the target is to see if your product will fly, if you go on a larger scale, it is important to boost it first. But make sure you get advice from advertisers that are willing to help you in respect to the budget you should use and the locations you should target. But when you are targeting a large scale or you want to actually go on for an actual proper advert, it's important you work with an advertising agency, which may either set up your business manager or simply just run the ads from you. Go with the one that has a good track record, and I believe you, if your product is the right product and what you are posting is the right content, you will have a wonderful promotion.